Hey there, it's Leonard here. Today we're gonna break a big myth. This is one of the most common things people talk about, but they didn't realize that actually they are having such a belief. That is, all you need is great copy. How they come up with this conclusion? Whenever they see a great copy, what's technically in front of them is the copy, right? So what's on their mind is, oh, this is a good email. But what they didn't realize is actually there's a lot more going behind the scenes. Like if the email infrastructure is not good, the email won't deliver to their inbox. If the offer is not good, they won't even read all the way down to the bottom and reply to the email. And if the email is not sending to the right people, they would reply. For example, recently there's an agency helping e-com stores with conversion rate optimization, and previously I used to run an e-commerce store, but they didn't get the updated data points, and they reached out to me as if I'm an e-com store owner, but I'm not. For such email, even though their email copy is good, I wouldn't even care because the entire campaign strategy is not at the right direction. The list building strategy is not precise at all. Whenever you see an email that's have great copy, it's actually not the case all the time, because what's affecting them is the corner pieces underneath that move the needle. So just like a pilot, for example, imagine he realized that right before landing, he can't lower down his landing gear, and he needs to land on the sea. So who will contribute to the success of the landing? For example, the air traffic controller telling them which is the right spot to land, which water body is easier to land. Second, the flight attendants. They have to tell the passenger what they should do, and the engineers behind the scenes making sure that the nuts and bolts are strong enough to withstand the impact of the emergency landing. So these are the nitty-gritty details that goes behind the scene that people don't really talk about, because whenever there's like an emergency landing or a near miss that the pilot successfully avoided, they just think that the pilot is the one that contributes to the success. But no, there's so many other things behind the scenes that could contribute to the success of the landing. Just like in Outbound, it's not just about the copy or about the infrastructure or about the list. It's everything that contributes to the success. So for those who are saying all you need is great copy, that is a big myth. Another example on this, a few months back, a startup founder reached out to me, and she was quite excited to try copywriting and asked me about how do I charge for my copy. All she was focusing on was just copy, even though she didn't specifically say that. But during the whole project, she didn't change the list who she's targeting, and all she was focusing on was on my copy. And obviously the project didn't work out because the people who are receiving were not right, because the deciding factor is not on the copy itself, but it's all the things that comes together. So you might be wondering, where should you put your focus on? So there's 3 areas you should put your focus on before anything else. First is your list. Before you even talk about copy, your offer, your value proposition, you need to make sure that you are building the right list, getting people from the right place. Otherwise, even though you got some positive replies or meetings here and there, you won't close any deals because the people doesn't match your offer. Back when the startup founder reached out to me, she was targeting SDRs and customer service support. So there's lower chance of them replying and higher chance of them dropping off. So you need to make sure that who is on your list is the decision maker of the company, not only founders or CEO, it can be CTOs, COOs, depending on your offer. So that's the first area. Second area you should put your focus on is list enrichment. How you enrich your list matters the data points that you are getting, it matters the sales triggers that you are using in your messages. Back when the startup founder was targeting the SDRs, it's because she wasn't able to get the data points of these decision makers. That's why she decided to target the SDRs and the customer support reps. So how you enrich your list matters a lot, and with tools like Clay, it's much easier for you to get the data that you want and reaching out to the right people at the right time. The third area that I believe you should put your focus on is the offer. It's about focusing on the value proposition, because the offer is just one thing. The thing that you should test is the value proposition, which is how you wrap your words around your offer, coming from different angle, different problems, different challenges your prospects are facing. So those are the things that you should test after getting the right data points of your list. So value proposition is the utmost important thing all campaigns should focus on before testing the subject lines, the CDAs, and personalization. So those are the 3 areas that you should focus on instead of obsessing over or having a good copy, because that's not the needle mover in an outbound campaign. So if you find this video valuable, click on the subscribe button below, and if you have any questions, just comment below. So if you're a B2B business owner wanting to scale your offer with outbound, feel free to connect with me through LinkedIn or drop me a comment below. I'll get back to you. Catch you guys in the next one. See you.